What's up, family? For those of y'all that don't know me, my name is Marcus, or you can call me Kosher or King Kosher. And first off, I just want to thank you for checking out this video. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you can find something useful in it. So yeah, man, this video is about the power of words, right? And I could go into, the I guess more common aspect of that, which is, for if you may not know, it's the aspect of the words you say have power. The words you say to other people and the words you say to yourself, in thoughts, like they have power and repercussions. Like if I'm going around thinking all day I'm stupid, then part of the repercussions is in real life I'll start to do actions that I would consider stupid that would reinforce the words that I just said. You know what I'm saying? Same thing if I go around saying I'm capable of learning. If I go around constantly telling myself that every time I get into a situation, I remind myself I'm capable of learning, then the power of my words will reposition me mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, will reposition me to start to be able to learn from, whatever it is that I'm going through. So that's basically the idea behind it. Is like your words have power, good and bad. Even in the Bible, or in a lot of higher teachings, they teach you about how powerful your words are. In the Bible, they say power of life and death is in the tongue, or they talk about like your words being a double-edged sword. And part of that is because you can use that double-edged sword to slay your enemy, but you get that same sword, you use it wrong and it can hurt you, possibly even kill you. So the idea of your words having power is, I could say, common, but it's not really. Most people probably don't even know it, but it's realistic, it's established, it's familiar. But in this video I want to talk about a different aspect of it that I've come to experience, and that's the aspect of your words having power, but also you getting more involved in that process, right? So like knowing that your words have power, now you can get involved. And what I mean specifically by this is the idea of changing or redefining certain words as far as what they mean to you, right? So now the word, the word itself has power. Your words itself have power, but I'm saying you have an ability and authority in the words that make up the words, like the definition of the words, right? So a door, right? The words that make up that word, the words that you apply to the word door, is usually what? A rectangular wooden or metal or whatever, a rectangular slab of some kind, right? That blocks entries and exits, or allows entries and exits. But you can get involved with the understanding or that definition of that word, and now I could say a door is anything that allows me to go enter and exit into anything. You know what I'm saying? So now it's not just because the definition, automatically the power of that word door is attached to other words that mean a square thing in physical reality, for example. And then when I get in there and use my power to have power on words, then I can get involved with that definition, and I can add to or take away from that definition. And what I'm adding in this example is the idea that it's not just physical. So because I added those words, I added that to the definition, to my own personal understanding. In me adding that opens up my mind. Like the repercussions of that is I'll start to open up my mind in a way that formulates that definition that I just gave it. I will start to be able to see certain things, like I'll see a person in charge of an opportunity and look at that as a door, for example. Like, so now I can start to follow that through, just leading with this example or continuing with this example. I can follow that idea through, and now this person that holds this opportunity, I'm looking at it like a door. And now, because of what I know or knew previously of doors, or know regularly of doors, I know, okay, this opportunity doesn't just fling open to me, right? You walk up to a door, and not all of them, some are automatic, but not all doors you walk up to just gonna fling open for you because you're there. So sometimes you gotta extend yourself. Sometimes you gotta express yourself. Sometimes you gotta grab the handle and turn. Some doors are heavier than others. You see what I'm saying? So because I affected the words that make up the definition of the word door, then now I've just affected my reality of doors, right? Because now a door is not just a rectangular slab, a door is so much more. And then just because like I said, just because I changed the way I look at it, the way I perceive it, just because I use my power of words to add or take away words to the definition, I was able to affect my reality. Because before I started looking at opportunities themselves as doors, right, I would have just looked at it as a regular opportunity. And by adding stuff to that definition or changing or making the opportunity connected to a door, I gained more information in it because I already know stuff about doors. So when I corresponded to, now I know what I know about opportunities and I know about doors, and I can cross-reference stuff. I can use information about doors for opportunities. I can use information about opportunities for doors, you know? So it adds to my total experience of life with that word and with those words that I added to that definition.